I have 5 billion on the donutsmp, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the top 5 best money making methods that I use to get me there. Most of these methods are for people who play donutsmp for a bit, but they're really easy and profitable. Alright, let's get on with the first method. So the first money making method is buying and reselling skellies. This is one of the best methods that made me over 4 bill. This is because it's really easy and profitable, and you're able to make a ton of money, especially if you buy more skellies. So the more skellies you buy, the more money you can get. And basically what you do is you say in chat you're buying skellies for 4 mil per, and later you say in chat like you're selling for 5 mil per, which is an easy 1 mil profit per skelly. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. Alright, Sana already TP'd. So you can just buy like a sign. Are you buying skellies? Are you selling skellies? The bad thing about this method is a lot of people, when like they TBT you, they do like they could kill you or waste your time, and they could scam. Like this guy is not selling, so I'll get back to you guys when I find someone that is gonna sell.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so he joined me skeleton spawner, and I'm gonna pay him. Pay KJ Lin 4 mil. Alright, yeah. See, now I got a skeleton spawner right here. Let me just RTP. Alright, so now you can see I have a skeleton spawner right here. I just bought it from a guy for 4 mil. And now I'm just gonna say in chat like selling a skelly for 5 mil per, which is an easy 1 mil profit. And if you do realize, like, if you do this like over and over again, you can easily make a lot of money. This is why it's one of the best methods. So I think I got someone who wants to buy it. Alright, so this guy paid me 5 mil, and so that's an easy 1 mil profit right there. So yeah, that's one of the best methods, and I'm gonna move on to the next method after this. The second method is using skeleton spawners. I bet you already heard of this method, but lately it's getting more worth it since the bone prices are skyrocketing because the border expansion is arriving to the donutsmp soon. As you can see, bone prices right now are like around $160 per bone. And if you're worried about your spawners getting raided, then there's many ways to prevent it. You can just search it up on YouTube, and there's many ways to prevent it, make it not get raided. Alright, let's move on to the next method. The third method is order flipping. This method really worked out for me because it was easy and profitable. The way you do it is you order something expensive like an elytra or a dragon head. As you can see, dragon heads are 19.8 mil on orders, and if you check the auction price of a dragon head, it's around 20.9 mil, which is an easy 1 mil profit. So if you just, and same for elytras. Elytras are 293 mil on the auction, on the orders, and on the auction it's 297 mil, which is an easy 5 mil profit. But for the people who don't really have a lot of money, I'll just do dragon head. What you do is you just make a dragon head order for, let's just say 19.85 mil. Order like that. Alright, and you just wait for the order to fill. Alright, so the dragon head just ordered, and as you can see, someone ordered it. And if I go into my orders and take it out, I ordered it for 19.85 mil, and I just sell it for the current price it is at right now, so around 20.4 mil. Let's do that. So 20.4 mil, I sold the dragon head, and once someone buys it, that's basically an easy like 900k profit. But if you do this for an elytra, as you can see, elytra is 293 mil for elytra on orders, and on the auction it's 296 mil. If you just do that over and over again, you can make so much profit. Alright, let's move on to the next money making method. The fourth method, I'm not really sure if you can call it a method, but it makes a lot of money, and I use this every so often. Basically what you do is you go onto YouTube and just search up donutsmp live loot drops, and there are many streamers always doing loot drops, so just join one and wait for a bit. They might drag, but it's fine. And I've gotten so much money from this method. I've gotten like over 2 elytras, a bunch of dragon heads, net blocks, and this method really worked out for me because it's really simple, but you do have to have a little bit of free time to do it. And yeah, let's move on to the final method. If you have gotten this far in the video, you should low-key subscribe to me. I stream every so often, and I'll be making more videos like this, so subscribe. Let's get back to the video. Alright, so the final method is TPing hearing streamers to your bases. This is one of the best methods because streamers like IKEA CPVP that has 1 trill will rate your base for 400 mil per. Same for people like Playing MC, Abudi, and it's really worth it to TP them to your base because 400 mil is a lot of money and it's really easy. It's not that hard to TP them to your base, and it's a pretty good money making method, I would say. In conclusion, all of these 5 money making methods are really good for mid-late game money making, and you can profit really well from these. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of August this year. See ya.